Hello everybody and welcome back to one of my review videos. Today we are doing my top 5 favorite horror movies. Obviously, as you can see, these are the movies. And if you don't know what these movies are, stop everything you're doing and go watch each of them. Now, when I say the Conjuring universe, I mean the entire all the 4 movies. It's impossible to put it's impossible to pick which one's the best. Other than 3 kind of sucks. But I haven't done one of these in a while, and I thought, hey, why not rank my favorite horror movies? Because the horror genre is the best. So, sorry, I'm responding to a text. Let's do it. We're gonna start with number 5, and I'm gonna go over each movie a little bit. So we're gonna start out with number 5, The Ring. The Ring was good for many reasons, because now when I say horror movies, okay, when I say horror movies, for some reason, and this might just be my opinion, and it's a very unpopular opinion, but when I say horror movies, I mean not slasher movies, like Halloween and Friday the 13th and Scream. Those are slasher films. Movies like Mama, movies like It is not a slasher, it's a horror film, because it's more on the scaring part than it is on the killing part. That's what a horror movie is. Horror movie is more on scaring you. A slasher film is more on the gruesome kills and murder. And if you think I'm wrong, then you're crazy. That is how it is. A thriller is a mystery suspenseful movie. That is the only way to classify them. They're not the same. They're not equal. They're different. They're very different. They're all under the umbrella of horror and slasher, and it's all different. And I'm not crazy. But the first one is The Ring, and The Ring is on number 5. I love The Ring. This was one of the first horror movies I actually watched, just because I was way too scared to watch The Conjuring and It for reasons I don't understand, because The Ring was far scarier, and far more grotesque than, well, I wouldn't say grotesque, but it was far scarier and far more suspenseful than The Conjuring and It, not The It. But I liked The Ring because it had a good story. And now this was a while ago when I watched it, so I don't remember fully if it was The Ring. Oh, and spoilers ahead for anybody who hasn't seen these movies. Again, stop and go watch them, because these movies all have a few of them have like cliffhangers and twists at the end. I don't remember if it was The Ring or The Grudge, where one of them, or it's both of them, the main character dies in the end. I can't remember if it might be The Ring or it's The Grudge. I don't remember. But The Ring was good because when I first heard about The Ring, I don't remember when it came out. When did The Ring come out? 2002. So I wasn't even alive. So when I first heard about The Ring, when I was younger when I heard about it, I thought it was stupid, because the whole premise of The Ring is you watch a videotape and then 7 days later you die in a week. So I thought that was very dumb, because I was just like, don't watch the videotape. But when you watch the movie, you kind of understand you can't kind of stop it. Like, it just comes on and you don't know. And the people that don't know that if you watch it, it's gonna kill them. And it had kind of a dark kind of backstory to it, which I liked. I liked the kind of, if I'm remembering correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the backstory was like the parents didn't really care about the kid or something. Again, it's been a while since I watched it. I'm gonna rewatch it, but they didn't and she like fell into the well, or the mom like pushed her down into the well to kill her or something. I'm pretty sure that was the backstory to the girl. And then she wanted revenge, and she went out after all of them. And The Ring was like where she is, like the well where she comes out of, which I thought was cool. I thought the backstory and I thought the writing for The Ring was incredibly good. And I thought the acting, it was great acting. I don't remember what's the cast, because I'm pretty sure the cast was some people I've never really heard about. Hold on. Yeah, people I've never really heard about before were in this, and I like those movies. Oh, shoot. I didn't put Obsession on here. Hold on. That is a movie. It has to be on here. I mean, I just watched it. It has to be. This is a horror movie. Okay? There's a difference between slasher and horror. This is a horror movie. Hold on, everybody. Okay. So anyways, The Ring was good because it was great acting. Everyone was good. It wasn't like too crazy and like over dramatic and just terrible like some horror movies are. Because there's a lot of horror movies, they're dramatic and over eccentric and kind of just dumb. The Ring wasn't. It was a very good, mellow, like just genuinely scary. It was just genuinely terrifying. And when I watch horror movies, I tend to enjoy them more than get horrified by them. Like, I've seen I rewatch the Conjuring movies all the time. I rewatch it all the time. I don't know why. I enjoy horror movies more than being scared by them. I don't know why, I'm just weird, but The Ring was just genuinely good. And then we get The Grudge, which, for some reason, I don't know why, I always get The Grudge and The Ring mixed up. They're like, they have the same atmosphere, if that makes sense. They have the same atmosphere. The Grudge is basically the same. Amazing story, just genuinely scary, just terrified. They didn't try too hard to make it scary. They just succeeded. It was good. And it was like a mystery. The Grudge was more of a mystery. You didn't really see a lot of The Grudge because there was more mystery than there was like just the monster chasing everybody. And that was really good. I really loved The Grudge. And it was really good. I don't know, there's not much else to say. It was the girl that plays The Grudge is terrifying and she will forever haunt my nightmares. And then, It is number 3. I really love It, but it really depends on which It we're watching. The order in which I watched the It movies is It 2017 Part 1, the original It Part 1, the original It Part 2, and then the 2017 It Part 2. Because the 2017 It Part 2 was just kind of dumb. In the original It, they have the showdown with the big spider monster, the big It, in the original one, the 1999, and they just fight it. Like, they don't in the 2017 It Part 2, there's like a whole like spiritual and supernatural like cult, and they have to do this ritual, and it's just so stupid. I don't know why. I get it, but like, I don't. It doesn't make sense. It isn't a ghost he's an alien. Pennywise is an alien, and having a whole ritual, and you're having to like put the deadlights in the weird face or whatever to seal it. It's stupid. The original It was good. They literally just kicked the shit out of the monster and then they killed it, ripped its heart out. Like, that was a good ending. I don't know why they had to go like put a bunch of stupid crap in it. And that's why it's so low. If it wasn't for all the It Part 2 stuff, it would definitely be my top 2 because I love it. I love that movie. It's so good. And then The Conjuring universe is number 2. The only reason why The Conjuring isn't up on 1 is because I loved Mama and Obsession, and they both horrified me. The only reason why The Conjuring isn't up on the number 1 is because these genuinely terrified me way more than The Conjuring, and I love The Conjuring. I've only seen these 2 movies once, Mama and Obsession. I've only seen them once. I've seen The Conjuring movies a million times. I've seen them so many times. Like, they're definitely my favorite. Conjuring 2 is my all-time favorite movie, by far. It is the best movie I've seen, by far, The Conjuring 2. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is amazing. The acting is phenomenal. The jump scares are great. The story is great. I'm not like super into the supernatural, but it being based on a true story is awesome. And I kind of believe that it's real. Obviously, Hollywood takes it to another level of being just kind of goofy and like over dramatic. But I think there might be actually some truth to those movies, and that's just my opinion. And if you think I'm weird, I'm sorry. But those movies are amazing, and I love them so much. And then there's Mama. And Mama was amazing because, again, same atmosphere as The Grudge and The Ring. It has the exact same atmosphere. I was gonna say I should put Dead Silence on here. Dead Silence is definitely a top 10 movie. I definitely enjoyed these movies more than Dead Silence. But Mama, if you don't know what Dead Silence is, go look it up. But Mama was good because it was the twist ending that really did it. Everything else was good. The scares, it was suspenseful and creepy and unsettling. Sorry. It was unsettling. They didn't focus so much on the gory and violence as they did as just being unsettling and terrifying. That's what I love about horror movies. I love it when a horror movie focuses more on scaring the audience than making it super violent, like Terrifier. Like Terrifier everyone apparently loves Terrifier. It's so stupid. Like, that movie sucks. I've seen half of it. It's not good. It's just violent. It's overly violent. There's no point to it. And it is just so stupid. And I love it when horror movies, because that's what a slasher film is for. Which Terrifier is a slasher film, but a slasher film is supposed to be violent and weird and gross and creepy. But again, there's a line. I mean, there's a line between just being a good like Scream. That's a good slasher film. Terrifier, that's just over the top and dumb. Mama was good because they didn't focus on the violent part. They didn't focus on just being crap and violent and gross and disgusting. They just focused on being scary, which is what a horror movie should be. A horror movie should be scary, and it's amazing. That movie came out amazing, and I love it so much. And then a movie I wanted to talk about for a while, Obsession. This movie just came out, it's 2026, and shout out to Curry, because oh my god was this movie amazing. This was definitely the best movie of 2026. It deserves all of the money it makes. It deserved it deserves everything it got, because that movie was so good. And the problem about movies today, especially like horror movies, this kind of genre, is that when people release, like, what's a horror movie that released that I saw in 2026? Hold on, horror movies 2026. Send Help. That was a good one. Send Help. That was one. Send Help apparently did really well for some reason. I don't understand it. I did not like Send Help at all. It was so weird and just dumb. I mean, it was a comedy horror, apparently. What? How do you make a comedy horror? And it was like they tried too hard to make it, and it's like they tried too hard. And that's a lot of things about horror movies nowadays, and just movies in general, is people they try too hard to be either goofy, to be scary, or to be like weird. But the thing about, I mean, and this goes for like all of the, like, Markiplier's Iron Lung and The Backrooms. I saw Markiplier's Iron Lung. I haven't seen The Backrooms yet, but they're all just so good because they're not trying to impress and be over the top. They're just going off of like lore and off of their ideas, and if they don't care if the audience doesn't like it or not. And that's what's great. I mean, they did so good with Obsession. Obsession terrified me. I was horrified watching this movie. Like the freaking bedroom scene with Nikki, like freaking, oh, I can't even, bro. It's so terrifying. The stop motion when she's walking backwards, the final scene, like everything. It was just terrifying, and it was amazing. The soundtrack was amazing. The actors, in which I've never heard of until I watched it, so good. Like, way better than like actors like in movies nowadays. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, they were so good. It was so great, and I loved it so much. So that's my list. I don't want to be here forever and just keep yapping, but that's my list of all the horror movies that I love the most. Maybe I'll do a Conjuring Universe review, because there's a lot of those, and that might actually be cool. But Mama and Obsession, my all-time favorite horror movies except for The Conjuring 2, just because they're more scary. I'm probably gonna have to watch Obsession again soon, which I really don't want to do. That movie just killed me on the inside. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Go watch my other videos. I have a PlayStation now. I just got one, and I have 2 games on it, 2 Resident Evil games on it, and let me know down in the comments if you want to see Resident Evil 4 remake or Resident Evil 6. Whenever I've started a Let's Play on a game, they don't really get a lot of views. It's like people don't really like them, so I'm just asking if you guys actually want to see these games. So before I post them, I'm playing it for myself first, just because I like to play games for myself first. But if y'all want to watch a Let's Play on those games, let me know, and I will do that. But thank you everybody so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.